you ain't new. Let me get more familiar. Just tryna spread love, you know that hate could kill ya. I'm tryna see what's up, let me make one phone call. You know I got all my digits right, and now I need yours. I can be seconds away from just tasting you, taking you down. You can be waking up naked, just looking around. I can be who you've been waiting for, right in your face all along. And I can be the one you're looking for, or I can be wrong, yeah. I know you sick of them boys from around the way now. And I know you wanna get away. Let me take you to a place where everything up, everything. See, you know them boys just like to play now. Baby, I ain't coming here for games. Let me put you on this plane where everything up, but just don't touch my shit, my shit.
Hey, let me tell my shit,
my shit.
Oh yeah, my shit.
Yeah,
little girl, let me tell my shit.
Let me talk my shit.
Baby girl, let me tell my shit.
My shit.
Let me grab mine off like that.
Yeah,
hey, let me tell my shit.
talk my shit. You could be tanning in the south of France or on beaches in Mexico. Bringing this thing with your top of my hand, your bottom is Mexico. Girl, you've been dealing with amateurs, time to get you a professional. I'm cocky, girl, yeah, I know. I love me, I let it show. Fly ain't an issue for ya. Already bought your paper. Whole world I can show ya. Let me be the one to take ya. They better not come and knocking. We be tryna wake the neighbors. Tell them they sleep tomorrow, or they gon' have to wait. I know you sick of them boys from around the way now. And I know you wanna get away. Let me take you to a place where everything up, everything. See, you know them boys just like to play now. Baby, I ain't coming here for games. Let me put you on this plane where everything up, but just don't touch my shit, my shit.
Girl, let me tell my shit,
my shit,
my shit, my shit.
yeah.
Girl, let me tell my shit.
Let me talk my shit,
Girl, let me tell my shit.
my shit.
I'ma grab my nuts like that.
Yeah, let me talk my shit. You can stay here on the ground if you like, or come on the ride of your life. If we can stay in the clouds, why would we ever come down? Never come down. Why would we ever come down? You know I love it when everything up, just don't touch my shit, my shit.
Girl, let me tell my shit,
My shit.
my shit. Like that.
Yeah,
Girl, let me tell my shit.
let me talk my shit, my shit. Yeah, let me talk my shit.
Virgo. We ain't gonna go back and forth and play this cat and mouse game. It is what it is. If you with it, let me know from the beginning. What it's gonna be.
So what it's gonna be, baby girl? And like you're tryna come home. Wanna live with me, girl? So like you come home. Wanna live with you, girl? And not really tryna roll.
Hop in the whip, I'm about to roll. Dismissing all these bitches hitting up the phone. I'm headed to the spot just to be alone. I step in, get a table while I'm in the zone. Something like one bottle just to be social. Hitting Twitter, let my hitters know I'm chilling local. And I'm sipping while I'm sitting solo. I'm just different bass hitting while I'm listening to total. A lot of things on the floor shaking. Each one got me more patient. I see when I'm like, Lord gracious. Let's see what it's gonna take us. I told her, I wanna see you on the floor naked. She laughed. She looked at me and said, this boy crazy. Then she looked at me and said she overdated. Then I looked at her and said, I'm so persuasive. Then I grabbed her by the hand, headed to the table. It's glasses after glasses, getting more acquainted. The liquor make these women show their true colors. Brown and brown equals black when it's on the covers. It could all start with a couple licks. And it can end with with you. And in between, I be just blindfolded sex, you don't know who you fucking with. She said the party done, let's get out of here. I said the party starts when we out of here. By the end of the night, we can both get right. I'm not here just to find me your wife, alright? So what it's gonna be,
baby girl? And like you're tryna come home.
Acting like it.
Come home. I wanna leave you, girl.
I ain't trying to leave.
Really tryna roll.
You ain't trying to leave.
okay, let go. Look, now what you gonna do? Cause I already know what you wanna do. And I can tell that you can tell that I'm wanting you. And I ain't with the game, so I'm laying in front of you. So now it's your decision. Because your decision, it will lead to more decisions. And the more decisions we have is for more positions. Both our wrists handcuffed together, fucking co-defendants. I'm trying to get you alone, girl. And ain't nobody trying to fuck your buck-tooth home, girl. So leave her by herself right there where she's supposed to be. And bring your sexy ass more close to me. Let's have a toast to me. Cause this calls for a celebration. Let's say cheers to the crib with the betters waiting. Soon as we friend up, where you gon' end up in a room that's tremendous. In the mood getting bit up. Now tell me how that sound, cause I get around like Tupac if you not down. But you look, if you ain't with it, gotta let me know. If you ain't with it, I ain't flipping, I'll let you go. So call me a loser. I don't get mad, I just call you an Uber. Then dig on your cab, and if you want me to do ya, then getting relaxed, looking thick in the pads in the seat when we pulling out. Now all the stops are pulling out. I see you staring, so I dare you, mama, pull it out. By the end of the night, you can both get right. I'm not here just to find me your wife, alright? So what it's gonna be?
Baby girl, and like you're tryna come home. Girl, so get your ass to the phone, come home. I wanna leave with you, girl. You're not really tryna roll. What it's gonna be, baby girl? And like you're tryna come home. I wanna leave with me, girl. So get your ass to the phone, come home. I wanna leave with you, girl. You're not really tryna roll.
Tell me what makes the world go round. Tell me what makes the world go round. Is it money, sex, drugs, bullets, knives, guns? How could that be stronger than love? Tell me what makes the world go round. Tell me what makes the world go round. Is it money, sex, drugs, bullets, knives, guns? How could that be? Sometimes I wonder if my mother ever languishes, that my tongue don't know any Indian and foods or in languages. She make the stove smell like curry and dosa. I make the microwave smell like the jambalaya that I would rather go for. And I'm no closer to penetrating the meaning of my brownness that's engraved in the very codes of my DNA. Written in Sanskrit and Tamil, but I don't have the patience to understand these secondhand translations. So it looks like I'm co-oping movies, carrying banners, reading Black Lives Matter while questioning my importance. I'm from where the police trade blues for white hoods and choose to interpret laws with a clause of habeas corpses. It's why they paint us as worthless, painfully forcing us these black and brown baby abortions several years out of the womb. We can't live long enough to see ourselves become a villain, cause every dark night we're dying heroes far too soon. And in no ways it's a diss to all my homies on track, but we need to be bigger than rap when they in lyrics on wax. They give us wings, we fly too close to the sun, then we fall and crash down to an earth that we don't recognize at all. Same world where a boy shot in his own home dies in his father's arms, blood spills on his hands, you hear the distant ambulance alarms, red and blue lights flash in the window, adrenaline rushes, he screams, bring my son's killer to justice, cause now he has to answer questions he never dreamed they would ask him. Funeral arrangements and open a closed casket, the real meaning of fresh, the dead boy rocking a suit freshly pressed, hair neatly combed, bullet holes closed, my mama holds his mother's trembling hand. Perfect strangers save a common ground that every parent understands. Sees herself in her, me, and that boy who looks like he's peacefully sleeping. That I could be like him is the reason I know she's weeping. Now I got a question for y'all. Tell me what makes the world go round. Tell me what makes the world go round. Is it money, sex, drugs, bullets, knives, guns? How could that be stronger than love? Tell me what makes the world go round. Tell me what makes the world go round. Is it money, sex, drugs, bullets, knives, guns? How could that be stronger than love?
Contemplating when my life is gone. Looking Looking back at all my rights and wrongs. Keep it 100, reflected in the mirror. Moments in life like summer, others cold as a blizzard. The fact is I try to put my best forward. Make moves, the weight of the world on my shoulders. Damn, I think of the love of my life. Where would I be if she was never my wife? Where would she be if we never crossed paths? It's too heavy on my chest, can't do the math. I catch myself looking into both my daughter's eyes, seeing love is enough for purpose to be realized. Amazing, I was born 5 months premature. I survived decades later, struggle still assured. The world we live in is full of pain and love, but I find strength to overcome all of the above. All I can do is give my best every day before I lay my head to rest, no matter what the haters say. It's irrelevant from where a hater came. Tough learning that some have the same blood in their veins. It's enough to drive the homie insane, but through the fire, perseverance forever maintains. Other times, the obstacles myself, threw self-doubt in the trash instead of on the shelf. Random thoughts of my sisters who passed away. We'll meet again, inshallah, someday. Foggy memories of love, hugs, and kisses. Full of life, both of y'all, my heart still misses. Looking forward, I can see the days up ahead. Keep my head up if it rains on my head. I'll keep fighting, but smiling through all the stress. Put my finger to the sky, cause I know that I'm blessed.
Tell me what makes the world go round. Tell me what makes the world go round. Is it money, sex, drugs, bullets, knives, guns? How could that be stronger than love? Tell me what makes the world go round. Tell me what makes the world go round. Is it money, sex, drugs, bullets, knives, guns? How could that be stronger than love?
Give me food, give me sustenance. Make sure the subject matter don't lack substance. What are we chopping up? Maybe cuisine that's popular. Bitter scenes, our hands up, don't shoot trees. Sweet tooth with an option to take when I give you ocular. Salty seeds, the binoculars. Casualties in the backyard. Green pasture is tall enough to block a blossom and Mayflower like autumn months. I wish we could have spring showers like autumn months. I wish a wish wasn't so wishy-washy and magical. Wish it was practical like blue and white's a tactical gear. Now from the brown in the ground to the red in the air, hatred aiming law enforcement's actually fair, huh? Now ain't it funny the reason our population lessons is the same thing leading funeral processions? Bad cop beat the case, good cop bear the way. And all cops share the same fate. It's dangerous for all flat colors. Title of badge, bad color. It's sad we all brothers, we should be sweet to one another. But we diabetic and unable, unstable. Let me rephrase. Sugar cane veins, slain able, hard to maintain. Safe label, where's the good of you? Where's the God of you? I gotta keep God in my cerebellum. Gotta keep the sun up in my lyricism. Shedding light on dark times too close to home. Gotta make it to the far side. Better tell them grass green like gold light in my dreams. Heavy heart seem like my plight. It might mean I'm channel surfing trying to find an image to what I bring. Pixar, I lack street, I lack cool. It's cool though I've been good with backwoods. I'm steady thinking of ways to free stolen goods.
Tell me what makes the world go round. Tell me what makes the world go round. Is it money, sex, drugs, bullets, knives, guns? How could that be stronger than love? Tell me what makes the world go round. Tell me what makes the world go round. Is it money, sex, drugs, bullets, knives, guns? How could that be stronger than love? Tell me what makes the world go round. Tell me what makes the world go round. Is it money, sex, drugs, bullets, knives, guns? How could that be stronger than love? Tell me what makes the world go round. Tell me what makes the world go round. Is it money, sex, drugs, bullets, knives, guns? How could that be stronger than love?
Have you ever heard the engine of the ghost running? If you say you mine, nigga, let me hold something. Real recognize real, they be no frontin'. Put that money where your mouth is, that's stunning. Have you ever heard the engine of the ghost running? If you say you mine, nigga, let me hold something. Real recognize real, they be no frontin'. Put that money where your mouth is, that's stunning. Have you heard? Have you heard? Have you heard? Have you ever heard the engine of the ghost running? So close to the money, I can see it coming. Watch me make it squirt, wet like vaginas. No co-signers, big like designers. My fashion all black, rockin' camo.
Black Timberlands, I call Timbos. If I wish a nigga dead, that's revenge though. Screw the silence on tight and watch his melon blow. I got demons on my own, my shit be suicidal. Mama friend's son killed himself with the rifle. If you don't believe me, I swear right hand on the Bible. My life changed for the better, they gon' say it's worse. Cause I ain't outside banging out there putting work. When niggas outside dying trying to move that work. How can I wish 100 goons to really pray for me? When living out there in them trenches is like slavery. Father forgive me, death the haters, leave them 6 feet.
Have you ever heard the engine of the ghost running? If you say you mine, nigga, let me hold something. Real recognize real, they be no frontin'. Put that money where your mouth is, that's stunning. Have you heard? Have you heard? Have you heard? Have you ever heard the engine of the ghost running?
My life changed for the better, they gon' say it's worse. Cause I ain't outside banging out there putting work. I had to bring that part back just to remind myself. My cousin died, I left shorty. Am I myself? I found myself by myself even though I'm taken. Liam Nilsson working hard like a Jamaican. 2 babies, I am the father, where's the bacon? 2 80s, fully loaded, keep noted. Any given day reloaded, burn notice. Luxury items, I fantasize, big lotus. 4-door, British European, just dreaming shit. Crib so big, I need an island, overseas and shit. Drop top roof in my kitchen, iced tea and shit. Stars lit up in the ghost, you not seeing shit. Toast all over the butter, obese and shit. You come talking that gutter, watch my pieces hit.
Have you ever heard the engine of the ghost running? If you say you mine, nigga, let me hold something. Real recognize real, they be no frontin'. Put that money where your mouth is, that's stunning. Have you heard? Have you heard? Have you heard? Have you ever heard the engine of the ghost run? Have you heard? Have you heard? Have you heard? Have you ever heard the engine of the ghost running? Have you ever heard the engine of the ghost running? If you say you mine, nigga, let me hold something. Real recognize real, they be no frontin'. Put that money where your mouth is, that's stunning. Let's go, let's go.
HHPOV.
Yeah. What's up? Happy holidays to everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night. Yeah, we gonna start it like that. Now that we got Xmas, the X out the way, we going into the new year, 2019. You know, I hope everybody had a nice Merry Xmas or Christmas, you know. But now it's back to business. No more gifts. It's just receipts now. It's receipt time. You know what I'm saying? Heroes Headquarters, HHPOV, Hip Hop Point of View, Thursday 6 to 8, live in effect. We already got our guests in the building. One of our guests in the building. She has like an extraordinary long name. Yeah. Well, you're gonna sit wherever you want to sit. It's your show right now, so you're gonna take a seat where you want to take a seat. Okay, cool. Hey, it's all good. It's all good. I like the company. What's up? State your name, state your biz, what it is.
My name is This Wonder Woman, and I am the lovely co-host of the OC Radio TV show.
Yeah, say that again. You said it so fast.
My name is This Wonder Woman. Well, they call me It's Wonder Woman.
Uh-huh.
And I am the co-host of the OC Radio TV show.
Okay.
And my team is Official Crack Artists.
Yes.
Yeah, that's who I am.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Thank you very much for showing up. appreciate it. It's a pleasure. So Wonder Woman.
Yes.
Now I'm gonna ask you because I'm a super comic book superhero fan. You know, I live it. You ain't turned my mic on this whole time? Oh, yeah. Come on, Slims. Oh.
That's a good thing. Which way is the camera?
Okay, we got the camera right here. One. We got
Okay.
the camera right here. That's two.
How close is the camera to my face?
I don't know. I'm not looking.
Hey,
I,
cuz.
I'm not looking. So I
Yeah,
have no
I have
idea
I'm
how
having
close
dental
it
work
is.
done, so I'm like, all right, which way is the
Oh,
camera?
okay,
Which
okay,
my good
okay,
side
okay,
or
okay.
my bad side?
So now I got to do the reintroduction. I got to do the introduction
start
all
all
over
over.
again. Got to start from the top, start it all fresh. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Bravo, Captain.
What's my best side? I can't see myself.
I don't know. What's your best side? You
I
gotta
don't
tell
know
me.
because I'm usually
Do
when
it.
I'm
Okay,
on my
so
show.
let me ask you a question.
I
Let me
call the
ask you a question.
shots.
So there is a such thing. Let's see. We're gonna skip the introduction because right now we're getting into conversation mode.
Yeah, right.
So there is a such thing as best side
Well, for women, we always have our best side.
for women.
Yeah, I don't know.
I
for the-
noticed that. I noticed that, but I just never asked, and I never I never just really asked to understand it fully.
I'm going to
the
explain
best
why
side.
is my best side at the
Okay.
moment because
Okay.
I'm having dental work
Talk to
done.
me.
So that's my best side is this side right now.
Okay.
So that's why I'm like, which best side is not? But I mean, is that really not an issue because my opinion of me is my opinion of me. But we women, so
Yeah.
when we have little malfunctions going on,
Very difficult.
Yeah, it's very difficult for us.
Very
But
difficult.
I'm gonna make it happen anyway.
Yeah, and I'm gonna let you know, cause you sat there and you said that's your best side. You looked up, cause this camera right here is banging over here.
All right, so we
So
banging.
you kind of good.
Yeah,
so
we
you
kinda
kind of
good.
good. You know what I'm saying?
I got
God,
a best side.
gotta
Yeah.
line this. Gotta
It
line
runs in
this.
the family.
Gotta line this right now. Okay, so now that we got the best side out the way,
Okay.
you know what I'm saying? We're going to start with this introduction one more time. We're going to see if we can get it right. Now, see, I had started off freestyling, and I'm going to see if I could get this. Now that the X is over, the X is over, meaning Christmas, meaning Xmas, whatever you want to say, the X is over. The X is back in the past now, and we're moving on to a new 2019, New Year's that will begin next week. Right now, Heroes Headquarters is Thursday, 6 to 8. Heroes Headquarters presents HHPOV Hip Hop Point of View, and we live, we in effect. I'm Bravo Captain.
Yo, sounds good, forever good.
Yeah.
Okay.
And state your name, state your biz, what it is.
Well, my name is, I go by It's Wonder Woman,
Yes.
and I am your lovely co-host of the OCH Radio TV show.
Yes. Yeah, can we get a round of applause? Somebody?
Slim's got me right now.
Slim, you got us on a round of applause with this one? Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. Yeah. So how was your Xmas?
Oh, my Xmas was amazing. It was quiet.
Yeah.
I chose to stay home.
Yeah. Me
And absorb.
Me too. And you know what's funny? When you get a certain age,
Yeah.
you just really,
I think
you
it's
just
the
look
age.
for the rest and the quietness. Everything else doesn't matter. You like gifts? I really don't need no gift right now. It's the icing on the cake.
I think we did
But-
that already.
Yeah, man. I did laundry.
Let me tell you something.
6 in the morning, Christmas. I was washing clothes.
Well, I'll be doing laundry
I
before
did
the new
laundry.
year.
Oh, yeah, I'm
'cause
gonna do that again.
We can't.
But I woke up, at Christmas 6 in the morning. I said, you know what? Let me clean my stuff. And I feel. I don't know. I like to do laundry. I just feel.
You like to clean?
I like to clean. I like
Okay,
to
because
clean.
some men don't like to clean.
I like to clean. I like to clean. My pace.
I hear you.
You know what I'm saying?
It's okay as long as it gets done.
And it's all good though. It's all good. So yeah, mine was nice and quiet. You know what I'm saying? I watched Bird Box.
Oh, I want to talk about that a little bit.
Unbelievable movie. I think right now I'm going out on a limb and I'm gonna say it might be next Netflix best movie so far.
I think it is.
It
And
might be their best
to
movie
say the
so
least,
far.
I think it's a very spiritual awakening, that movie.
movie had me like, wow. And you know what's crazy? I seen the advertisement for it and I was liking it. And 6 in the morning, like I said, I'm doing laundry. And it came up, highlighted as bad release. I say, and I just
The
it was just like even with the little commercial that I seen here and there, little advertisement here and there. Sandra Bullock is one.
She's amazing.
Is an amazing actress. Two, just the marketing of just her with the children blindfolded. I was
It
like,
was amazing.
What the? I gotta see what this is
I
all
think we
about.
live by it though. We
Yeah.
just don't know that we walk
We
the
don't-
streets
yeah.
as Bird Box.
Yeah.
Cause you ever feel like someone calls your name and is like,
Yeah.
you know, when the enemy's around, is like,
Yeah.
okay,
I
hello,
think
wake up, don't cross the street.
You don't know.
I don't know. I
It is.
vision things in
There's
a different
things that's
aspect.
telling us to don't do.
It's in
certain
the movies.
things, and we don't get it. Very very unique, very fly movie,
Mm.
dope. I watched it twice so far. I'm going to probably watch another 3 more times.
I thought it was entertaining. I didn't
I-
think it was the greatest movie ever, but
No,
it
no.
was definitely suspenseful, entertaining, and I don't know. I mean, my daughters loved it. And
I watched the
that's
trailer
what
park
but-
and I caught the whole movie just by watching the trailer.
That's what I didn't like because I
'Cause-
saw the whole trailer. I'm like, wow, I saw a lot of those important parts, and I'm like, I wish I would have never saw a trailer. And
See,
Yeah,
see,
I
that was
just
the thing.
I caught the concept of it.
That was
It
the
just
thing.
hit me.
I never watched the trailer. I don't watch trailers on Netflix. I'm a Netflix maniac. I am a Netflix
Okay.
maniac.
Broflix.
I mean, yo, man, that's all it is. It's always Netflix and chill with me, always. I'm so upset with myself that I didn't have the opportunity to invest in it when it was the DVDs and you had 2 days to mail
Back
that
in the
shit
days.
back before they got you. So I'm so upset because I have read some information about that about a couple of months ago. And they said if you did invest in Netflix at that time, your stock will be worth like $40,000 right now. You could cash out for $40,000.
You know what? I had a whole box last year, like DVDs, and I mean, I'm talking about VCR tapes.
Oh, yeah.
And they were in my closet because I love to
Yeah.
collect. I'm like a collectible whore.
Yeah.
And that's in a good way. But I had so many, and like I was cleaning out my closet because my OCD is off the charts.
Yeah.
And I got rid of them, and now like I regret it. I
feel
wish
bad. And
I feel bad.
Yeah, I had a conversation with somebody about
I
that
kept
too.
the classics, and the rest I was like, I gave it to the neighbor. He sold them for $1 a piece in front of my building.
Yeah.
I was like, you go. You
Yeah.
keep all the change.
And he sure did.
He sure did.
I had spoke to somebody about that too, about just keeping DVDs. Streaming is dope, but you can only watch it while they have it available.
But yeah.
Once they take it off, once that contract expires and they take it off,
True.
it's a done deal.
I don't know. I like saving things.
You gotta look at. So the DVDs, might be one of the best things created that we didn't appreciate and we let it go.
And the space compared to a VHS.
Yeah,
I know.
Yeah.
you know. What
I
I'm
think they're
saying?
gonna come out with some chip that you could just put inside of you someday. Well, they're already creating it, but you could just watch movies in
Yeah,
your
they already
eyes.
got it. Yeah,
I don't know. I
they
start thinking
already
about all
got
those
it.
crazy things.
So that movie was very interesting, very dope. You know, I watch the
It was.
Netflix list every 2 months of movies that they're taking off and movies that they're adding. So I look for it. Actually, there's some codes to Netflix where you can shop in some codes.
I think
and
they
see some
wondering
stuff.
how people watched the movie and like they're going crazy right now. They're like, all right, where's Tekashi, right? Because he's not here and like this movie's going viral. So they missing Tekashi, right? Because he was the shit. And can we curse?
No, go ahead.
Oh
Go
no,
ahead. Do your thing.
well, I'm a lady, but I don't want to curse that much. But the shit, yeah, Tekashi was the shit, and they like Sandra Bullock is like going in,
Yeah.
so it
dope.
is an amazing movie.
I'm waiting for Bright 2 with Will Smith. I'm waiting for part 2. They already agreed on
yeah?
that. They already agreed to that.
Oh,
So they're
okay.
gonna work on that. Bright 2. Bright was dope. Bright was dope. Netflix got it going on, you know what I'm saying? They got it going.
I mean, compared to when they first came out, all they had was a bunch of old movies.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because that was their thing. So then they decided, you know what? Let's create our own production and start creating our own film.
I always wonder who comes up with the names, right? Like Amazon, Netflix. Like I'm always in my head about things. That's because Wonder Woman is always wondering.
Yeah.
So I'm one of those, right? So I'm always wondering, like, with the concept of things. Like I don't know. It's just me. I don't know if it's a good thing.
It's a good.
I got like so many ideas.
You're always thinking.
I'm always thinking. I'm always in my head. Like, okay, ideas, yay.
Yeah.
Like I don't know. It's like when you smoke a cigarette and all them little green things go crazy. So yeah, that's me.
All right.
So let's talk about the name Wonder Woman.
Oh, okay.
I know Wonder Woman as Wonder Woman.
What do you want to know?
Superhero.
Yeah.
Justice League. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Right.
All type of things. Amazon goddess.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes, I am.
Talk to us about this new age Wonder Woman.
Okay,
Let us
this
know
new
what it
age, the name came about adversities.
Yes.
I very courageous, very strong-willed young woman. Through struggles and pain, growing up, I always, my mother used to buy me Fruit of the Looms, right? And it was always Wonder Woman, and my brother was always Batman.
Yeah.
And I don't know, it just like followed me all through, my teenage years and my 20s, and through so much adversity that
Yeah.
I have overcome, the name just stuck to me, and my family just, took it and ran with it. And it's like, it just fits me like a glove. Like, it's who I am. I am a Wonder Woman. I am strong.
Yes.
I could overcome things. I fought demons
Yes.
bigger than this building. And I've come out with a couple of bruises.
But that it happens when you go to
But
war.
I'm still standing. And
Yeah.
I'm a warrior.
Yeah, that's what happens
And,
when you go to war.
Yeah, that's where Wonder Woman is, that's where the name comes from. And, I love all the bruises, all the scars, all the pain.
Yeah. I always call scars and bruises trophies.
Yeah.
I always called it.
I think I'm a walking trophy. I don't
War
know.
marks,
Yeah, they're war wounds.
Yeah,
You
it
need
changes
those
us. It,
wounds.
it just creates something in us. And I don't know. I always thought that, because we always wonder why we go through adversities. And I used to always say, why me?
Yeah.
And today I say, why not me?
Oh.
So I don't know. I guess it's God's will.
Uh-huh.
And just here I am. And
Oh, there she is.
I'm going
Wonder
to take
Woman.
the media by mogul.
Yeah.
That's where I want to go.
And that's what it is. Wonder Woman's in the building. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
I like the fact. Oh, we got a caller.
Got a
That
caller.
might be our caller guest, DJ Waffles.
Oh, he was calling
He
in?
was a caller.
Okay.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna be a show.
Oh, it might be
first
my
person.
Hello?
mentor.
Hello. State your name and your biz. What it is.
Yeah, this is Marley BX from Official Clocker. This is
Oh.
Stage Radio.
What's up?
Yeah.
What's
Yeah,
up?
I'm calling in to shout out my partner in crime, Miss Wonder Woman. I heard she in the building.
Yeah,
Definitely
appreciate
Yes,
it.
sir. My
She
mentor.
she definitely is in the building. She might be
That's
holding the
what's-
building up.
Yo, listen, man, I won't be surprised, man. The strength in that woman, man. She. Listen, I'd rather work with her than 10 people in one time, man.
Yes.
She got the energy, the drive. She's dedicated, and she wants to win, man. So,
Aw, thank you. I
That's right there.
appreciate you.
Yep.
That's what's up.
yeah, I was trying to tune in, man. I'm looking for the link so I could watch, watch the show.
Hit that
but
Facebook. Hit the Facebook.
I'm on it right now. But I definitely wanted to tune in, and support Wonder Woman. I want to call in and shout her out. I'm not going to take up too much of your time, but I'm definitely tuned into hip-hop point of view, man. I appreciate y'all. You're doing well for the culture.
Thank you.
And y'all got my unconditional support.
Thank you, Molly.
Thank you. We appreciate
Hey,
it.
Molly,
A
maybe-
great deal, man.
Maybe one day we can get you in here as well, brother.
Yeah.
Listen, man, I'm always available. Let's just make it happen, man. Let's get the promo out there.
I want to say
and
something
I'm
before
definitely
he
coming
hangs
through.
up.
Oh, we definitely are. Wonder Woman got something to say before you click off that phone and sit
Yes.
down and watch us
What's
on
up,
Facebook.
sis?
Yeah, I just want to say, the reason I am on this show and the reason these doors have opened is because of Molly. And
Yes.
he is an amazing childhood friend. He is my mentor. He is someone that I look up to. He is the one I call when I need to know what to say, what to do.
Oh, yeah.
He's just been so supportive, and he's believed in me, and I love him, and we're going to take it to the
I
top.
love you too.
Yes.
Dope.
Let's give a round of applause.
but
for that.
I got a rebut on that, man. Listen, I'm just doing God's work. I just
knew
opened
it.
up
He
a
was
few
gonna
doors. She kicked those doors in. She's putting in that work. She's tearing these streets up. That's not Marley BX. That's Wonder Woman doing that.
Yeah.
I appreciate the praise.
Thank you.
But yo, you doing this. You doing it. So I'll take my hat off to you. And like I said, with you and the hip hop point of view, whatever y'all need from official clock huggers, I'm here. Marley BX.
We here.
You said you heard it first.
Thank you. Thank you.
man.
Appreciate it, man.
Reciprocated, brother.
Appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Yeah, man. Y'all enjoy the rest of your evening. I'm tuned in. I love y'all show, man.
Thank
Keep
you.
doing what y'all doing.
Thank you very
man.
much.
And-
We
and
appreciate it.
you have a happy new year, man. More prosperous and successful one for official clock huggers, brother.
Official clock
You
is
too.
in the building.
You too.
Yes.
Blessings.
Yes.
Dope.
Indeed.
So that's always beautiful, man. With the support.
Praise
You know what I
and
mean?
support.
He's an amazing. Like I get like all caught up because I don't know. It's just like so amazing.
Yeah.
Like where I've been to where I'm going, it's crazy.
Yeah. Okay, we got another
We got
caller.
another caller.
It
Caller.
might be our guest.
Slims, I'm gonna need some sounds because my computer is dead.
Finito.
Slims is like, okay.
Joins Finito.
Yo, caller, state your biz.
It's DJ Waffles calling in from Atlanta.
What's
DJ
up,
Waffles,
DJ
yes.
Waffles?
Man, what's poppin'?
How you doing, man?
Wonder Woman, we're gonna need you as a co-host on this one right here.
You know, you got it. I'm with it. Let's work.
Appreciate you calling in, brother. How you doing?
Not a problem, man. Slow motion is better than none. Just chilling in the crib, doing some last minute DJ homework and stuff like that.
Okay.
A little mix or two.
Okay, that's what's up.
Yeah, I got my Sweet 16 that I put out once a week with like 16 different artists from all over the world. So I'm just literally finishing up like the artwork and putting it out right now on my website so people can actually go and download. I usually email it to like labels, DJs, different execs and stuff like that. So I do that every week. I do it once every week.
That is a pretty dope idea. And these are just artists that are on the come up or artists that are already established.
Yeah, it's some that established, but most of them are like independent artists that's really working. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't like you could just pay me to get on the list or nothing like that. It's like I literally have to go and listen and start checking for them. I'll probably get into a point where they might can invest and I might can help them out, but right now it's just off of me solely thinking like this is what's next, just using my ear and checking for music. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I stay with my finger on the pulse of the culture. I just like to do my own homework instead of everybody just sending me stuff and I have to figure out if it's hot or if it's not.
DJs are rocking.
That's amazing. That's dope. That's dope.
If you think about it, 16 artists, 52 weeks. That's 832 artists, fam. That you showing the words, the
wow,
love to.
he's
You
doing
know?
his math quick. You're gonna have to prep
I've
me.
never seen sound work that fast in my life.
That's it with numbers.
I mean, think about it, man. 832 people that he's throwing out there to put him on the map.
Yeah, he's doing his work. He's working.
It's so crazy because I started it a while back. I was just doing it like top tens or whatever stuff like that, and then it's so crazy. Like maybe 9 weeks ago, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do this full-fledged, and I'm gonna see if I can actually do it for 52 weeks. So that's really my goal now. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like in week 9 right now, but I've probably been doing it over maybe like 4 or 5 months solid. But right now I'm really about to take it serious and do like 52 weeks straight up and just see if I can make it to the end. You know what I'm saying?
That's dope.
It's a super dope idea, and I say you should run full-fledged with it because.
But you know the funny thing is that when you're doing it and you're just doing it, it's going along.
Mm-hmm.
When you start paying attention to it,
right,
then that's when you like, oh boy,
what's going on?
Yeah, now you start
when you're paying attention to it, it's
like
with
yo, what am I doing now?
And one of those jobs for the DJ is to actually break artists. So you actually doing what a DJ is supposed to do.
Atlanta is,
and that's awesome because a lot of DJs are not doing
right.
I mean, this is the first time. Well, not the first time, but actually, especially the numbers. Like what he's doing is amazing.
Yeah.
Like, DJs are just being DJs.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, they just focus on that task at hand.
Yeah.
And I think he's in Atlanta. You said, right?
Yeah. He's
wow, amazing.
Atlanta. I want to say this to you, Waffles, real quick. Like, one, I want to find out how long you been DJing.
Oh, you took the words out of my mouth.
I've been DJing for about maybe 5 years.
Okay.
So all you see on Instagram, if you go down to the bottom of my page and you go all the way up that's literally like everything that I've done. But working with like Deborah Annie, that's Waka Flocka Mom and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's just that when I got in the game, it wasn't easy for me, but it was like it put me in a lot of places that a lot of DJs couldn't be. But at the same time, it's like if that's your parent and you following the lead of your parent, you want to create your own lane. So I never use that as my leverage. You know what I'm saying? I never put like, that I work for this person, I work for that person. I just let my grind speak for itself.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like I've DJ'd for the WNBA, I've DJ'd for NBA players, football players, all that because I took it serious.
Yeah.
Once I got into it, it wasn't like I was gonna go in there and just like disrespect the craft for not knowing how to use turntables, not knowing the history of the music and all that stuff like that. Nah, that's a negative. There's a lot of people who do that, but I didn't take it as that. I took it as like you stepping into somebody's lane, but if this is what you really gonna do it. And so that's what happened. Like I was tour DJ for Cash Doll. I was doing a lot of stuff. 30,000, 6,000, 5,000 tour DJing, putting people mixtapes together because I took it serious. So I was allowed to do those things in a short period of time because I'm a hustler at heart.
Yes.
So it was kind of easy for me. You know what I'm saying? A lot of DJs in the beginning, they didn't show me love. You know what I'm saying? Because it was like, oh, just because he over there with Deb, this, that, and the third, I had to show my worth.
You got to show it even more.
People started
respecting me. Definitely.
Yeah.
And everything you've done in 5 years is amazing, man. Kudos to you, brother.
And and another thing too is that like I'm never blind to the contribution of other regions for this hip hop. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I know what Atlanta
Atlanta's
has done
one of the big
for
players.
hip hop.
They one of the big
I
players.
know the artists that have came out of Atlanta, the DJs that have came out of Atlanta. And I'm going to go out here on the limb. I might get my head chopped off. But you know me, I'm a risk taker. I don't care.
Come on, let's do it.
Good,
I think Atlanta has been one of the greatest contributions to this music biz DJ-wise. Because there are a lot of DJs from Atlanta that have broken a lot of big artists to this day.
And it's still going on. It's Atlanta.
And it's still so how do you feel about that?
So listen, let me give y'all a little insight on how this
love
shit
the
works,
name
right?
DJ Waffles.
So
where's the chicken?
Me as a DJ, right? First of all, I was the first DJ in Atlanta to play Panda before it even hit the records. I was talking to Designer and them before anybody was even playing these records out here. The songs with him and Fresher and all that stuff like that, before they even popped, before Fresher even cut the braids off.
Yeah, exactly.
I was playing their music then.
Wow.
You see what I'm saying? Like, you got to think, I think about stuff like that, like the Coco record, a lot of different records that even came from New York. I was playing all of them. I was like playing Fred the Godson. I was playing Remy. I was playing Joel Santana. I was playing, to this day, I still play a lot of the New York artists. Like, I'm like a funnel to where the music from New York comes here because I'm from Brooklyn. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, it was like I was always a fish out of water when I was here because I didn't understand what the hell was going on with the music. None of this shit made sense to me in the beginning. I was like, what are they talking about? I don't get it. I don't get it. For like 2 years straight, I didn't understand how the hell this music went because they was rapping too fast, they was rapping too slow. It didn't make sense. And then I had to stop being biased and sit down and really listen to it. And the first people that I had to listen to, I was like, let me listen to the Migos and see what they talking about. Then if you listen to them and you really break it down and you understand their lingo and how they talk, they really can rap.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? It's just that they have their own format of making music.
Yeah.
It's different from New York. Like, I just did a record with this kid named Scott King. I just posted on my page. He just remixed Jay-Z, What More Can I Say? And it's all bars. It just got picked up by The Vibe. Daquan just wrote about it the other day, and then we just posted it today. So it's like I have to try to be the guy like in between New York music and having it come to Atlanta. To me, that's how I felt.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, even with the like the newer artists like the MVKs, the 22Gs, the little TJs, when Troy Ave was going through his stuff, I was still one of those dudes that was still playing the music from New York. When it comes out from New York, I'll be trying to get my hand on it. Jay Critch, Designer, all of them. I really be having my ear to the street for that stuff. So, you just gotta respect it. Like DJs in Atlanta, they'll definitely play the music. It's just that you gotta create the buzz, and they'll rock with you. That's
exactly.
it.
True.
Exactly. Like, and that's dope, and that's extremely dope. And it's funny you say that about Migos too, because like I wasn't a super fan of them. I'm not a fan of them, but I do give them the benefit of the doubt, and I do try to listen to their music. I'm gonna tell you this right now. I love their ad libs. They be killing on the ad libs. They ad lib game is crazy, for real. So I do try to listen to it, and I listen to a couple of joints, and I'm like, okay, they styling with it. They styling with it right now.
That's what they have. They have
know,
style.
You know what it is about the Migos is like the way that they rap is like. It's more so not bars, it's more so metaphors, and then the answer to the metaphor comes in the ad lib.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? Like they won't say a whole bar, they'll say a metaphor to make you think about it, and then they'll give you the answer with the ad lib.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
I
so
get
that's
you.
how I had to put it together, because I'm like, damn, like how did this shit even make sense? You know what I'm saying? And then that's how they do it, bro. It's like you really got to pay attention. Some of it is just be a little bit too much for me. I'd be like, I'm not even listening to this shit.
Yeah.
But then it's like some of those songs that you can actually put it together, and then when you hear it and you hear the metaphor, and then you hear the ad lib on top as the answer to why they said it, then you be like, oh, the shit was kind of cool.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then you get it like that. Otherwise, if we be biased, because we all from New York, so if we become biased to it, we'll never understand like their story, because it's just like, nah, we really don't fuck with it. But if we do listen to it and be like, all right, we kind of get it, understand their structure, how they put it together, then we'll probably be more open to it.
Yeah. No, you're 100% right. You're 100% right. And I do listen to it like I love Walk It Like You Talk It. Like,
I love it.
Because it makes sense, bro. Yeah. It makes sense.
Because we do walk it like we talk it.
So, you know, like I say, man, they got their own style, and I don't knock them. I accept it, I understand it, and, you know, I get it. A lot of the artists I can't keep up with because it's just so many artists.
Yeah,
like,
so
they
many.
Artists drop more than Jordan's Air Force Ones and Tims put together. You know what I'm saying? I can't keep up. It's too many.
And they're getting younger. I have 15-year-olds.
Exactly.
So let me ask y'all this question then, because you know we both on the same ends of the spectrum. Let me ask y'all this. So when Atlanta started coming out with this cadence that they're doing right now, how did y'all even take it when the artists from our city started using the same thing to make music? How did y'all feel about that?
I was kind of upset because for years I've been saying that New York had an identity crisis, and we kind of had lost our way and forgot how to make music. You know what I'm saying? I think we got caught up so much in just give us a pass, we New York artists, you know what I'm saying? And that's that we forgot how to make music. You know what I'm saying?
I think I have a different opinion on that.
Go ahead.
I have a different opinion. I think the mixture, the meshing, it's like it's getting like sexy. And I talk about sexy in a way where it's like just combining all different type of like swag, music, lingo, and I think sharing is caring.
Yeah.
So I my opinion and yours, I mean, we're not gonna probably, we're gonna agree to disagree, but I think us mixing it, it's like, a racial thing. Let's not, because we're from New York, let's not let them, let's get together and mix it all up.
Yeah.
And sometimes the music, it just comes beautiful that way.
Definitely. I agree, because I was like, even with like I say A Boogie probably was like the first person that kind of made it cool. You know what I'm saying? Like once he came out with the sound, the singing a little bit, I was like, all right, I get it. But then now it's like I'm listening to so many artists, and I'm just like, when are we gonna switch it up? I kind of thought that New York would even get more eyes on them after Tekashi would have took off with this album, because this album I didn't really like none of his music, but after I listened to the album and I started getting in tune with his music, I just think that was the surge for New York to kind of not say take it back per se, but I'm just saying like to even get more eyes on them if he wouldn't have had the situation that he had now, because the album is really good, but you just have to listen to it and set aside like all the trolling, all the
gimmicks,
right? The antics.
You got to put that aside.
music.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Hey, Waffles,
Yeah.
give us 1 second. We got another call. We're gonna mix it in with the convo right here. Caller, you on the line? What's your name? State your biz.
It's Pretty Tone from 848 web series.
What's going on, Pretty Tone?
What's up?
What's going on?
Chilling.
What's going on?
Hello.
Hey, what's going on?
How are you?
I'm good.
So you know what, Tone? We talking about Atlanta artists, man, and how New Yorkers feel about the whole Atlanta movement and
the mixing of the sound,
the mixing of the sound, and how New York at one point was trying to sound like down south. How you feel about that?
Well, I mean, I believe that the down south artists have more unity than we do up here, which
True.
is why they're so successful.
Very true.
And they're not afraid to work with other artists from other regions, whereas New York artists kind of just wanted to just be with each other. So, you know, they're successful at it, and I believe that our artists, we're not as unified, so we don't do as good like how we used to back in the days, and you know, the 90s, which is probably the best era in music. We had a lot of artists, and we were all unified. Somewhere along the line, it just separated, and the South took over.
Yeah.
And Waffles, you agree with that?
Indeed.
Yeah. You know, yes, I definitely have to agree with them because, like, I'm in the culture down here, and I'm telling you, bro, for you to get a verse with an artist, the only thing you have to do is pull up to the studio, and they will make it happen. Like, they just do it. It's just like playing the game of cards. All right, bro, you pull up on me, I pull up on you. You pull up on me, I pull up on you. Oh, he about to blow? Are he getting something shaking? They jumping on it. Like, they're going to support one another. That's why it's like
awesome.
so many artists and so many different people just coming out of Atlanta because they don't be charging for verses. They just be like, all right, I'm going to pull up on you. We're going to do the song. Next thing you know, they putting it on World Star. Is out of here.
Yeah,
Yes.
and
True.
everybody's eating.
Right, and they support. They don't care. Like, it's so many artists that Gunna has done songs with. So many people that Lil Baby has done songs with. It's like once that person get in the forefront, it's gonna be easy for them to do features with them. And if they do features, what is it gonna be like $1,000? That's kind of pointless to people that have been getting street money for years. You know what I'm saying? It's pointless to be like, oh, I'm gonna charge you $1,000. I'm gonna charge you $2,000 for a verse. Nah, just pull up on me if you catch me at the studio. Let's just knock the record out.
Yeah,
that's it. That's how they all operate out here.
Yeah,
definitely good rebuttal, man. And Pretty Tone, we appreciate you calling for the support, brother. And you know, just let the people know where they can find you. If anything, you know, they want to shout you out, man. And once again, man, thank you for your support, brother.
Oh no, I definitely appreciate it, man. Anything. Well, as I said before, I'm Pretty Tone from the web series 848, so you can go ahead and check that out on YouTube. I'm also a popular chef in the Bronx.
Yes, he is.
You can catch me on Instagram, Food by Chef Aubrey. You know, so you know those are the type of places that you can find me at. The web series Instagram is 848 web series. You could check us out there as well. So you know that's where it is, man. I appreciate the station and you know the culture.
Thank
Beautiful,
you very
man.
much,
Maybe we can get you out here one day, man.
Yeah.
Say again?
I said maybe we could get you out here one day, man, and interview you, man, because Cooks and you
Oh
on the
yeah,
web
you
series.
know, just you know,
our
you
lane
got
right
the
there.
info. So you know, anytime.
At Chef Aubrey.
Most definitely.
I got you,
Yes,
brother.
sir, yes,
I'll
sir.
holler at you.
All right, bro.
All right,
Be safe,
man.
y'all.
Thank you for the
Happy New
call,
Year's.
man. Happy New Year.
Aubrey.
Same to you,
Love
likewise.
always,
Yes.
Aubrey.
Say again?
I said love always.
Yes, absolutely. You know, I call because of you. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
we
look
know
at
that. We know that.
The history, you know.
No, that's you know we're
history
long-term
is-
friends.
So,
So you
Real
know.
quick,
dope,
let me
man.
say something to Aubrey. I'm 44 years old now, and when I met Aubrey, I was 18 years old. And
wow. It's
I'm
history.
gonna say that to say that me and his dad were very good friends, and may he continue to rest with the angels. And you know, I know Aubrey very long time. He knows me oh so too well, and it's just amazing to have him call in. Like, I'm flattered. I'm like, excited. Like, wow, my friends. Like, these are friends that are like not friends, they family. You know, they know
Exactly.
me. They know
Definitely family.
Jamila.
And anything that I can do to support, you know, I got you. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you. I appreciate
That's
you.
what's
Love. Thank you for calling, brother.
No doubt, no doubt. Have a happy holidays, y'all.
Likewise.
You too.
So Waffles,
Yep.
my outlook on this is that at the beginning, I didn't mind Atlanta, you know, getting theirs because you know they had that different sound. What I felt a little uneasy with was New Yorkers trying to sound like down Southers when we already had our identity. And I'm piggybacking on what you said with the whole identity. We already had our identity. We had who we are, who we were. And you know, not trying to gloat on nothing, but we got to remember that hip hop started in New York. So it's like, if it ain't broke, why fix it? You know what I'm saying? Keep doing what we doing. And you know, and if anything, if that's the sound, that's the sound. And if you're gonna follow. If not, you make your own sound. And that's exactly what Atlanta did, and they were successful at it.
I think it was just too many consistent losses that was taken by New York, because it was really holding the culture. You see what I'm saying? We had Bobby, he got lit, went down the drain. We had Young M.A., she was popping, she took a hit with like how she was moving, that went down the drain. 6ix9ine got popping, he got lit, it went down the drain. Nicki, she started beefing with Cardi when y'all from the same city, that went down the drain. Now
no longevity.
Cardi's probably like the best thing, but it's like she's so worldwide now, you can't even look at that as like New York for real, because it's just like worldwide. You know what I'm saying? So it's like those L's is like, it's always those L's that was giving us the momentum to get back to like, all right, you can have your own sound. Because just think about it, all those people that I named to you, they all had their own sound. Designer had his own sound. You see what I'm saying? That was when they really started to say, oh, it was sounding like Future or whatever. But his growth and the way he blew, it over surpassed everything that they were saying.
Yeah.
So Designer came into his own. Yeah. Now you got like Casanova, you got Jay Critch, you got maybe like a Neek Bucks, you got a couple of them that still got like some type of hold, but it's just like it ain't never been the same. It just ain't never been the same.
You know, you want to know what's funny?
We got another caller real quick, brother.
Huh?
Let's see if we get the caller real quick.
We got another caller?
Yeah.
Yep.
And shout out to Neek Bucks, man.
We might
calls are buzzing.
It's because of her. We know.
Oh, it's because of me?
Co-host.
Wait.
We got a new co-host,
I
man.
love that hot thing.
We got a new co-host.
Yo.
What it is? State your name.
What up, Molly?
Hey, what's going on here?
Hello?
Somebody's
It's
ordering
John.
John,
Organized finance.
what's going on, brother, man?
Hey, John.
Is Wonder Woman
What up,
here?
Wonder Woman?
Molly called in a little earlier.
Hey, City, how are you?
I'm
Colin's
all right.
finest.
I already know Colin's finest, baby. OCH for life.
I love it. I love the support. You guys are amazing.
Yeah, we appreciate the
Yes,
call.
man.
We appreciate the support, brother.
Always for life, yo. Molly G's there.
No, they're not here. They
All
called
right.
in. I'm sitting in, of course.
That's what's up, Mimi.
He took it there. Woo!
You already know. We go back like cooked food.
You already know. He said Mimi. Yeah, that's the childhood name, you know.
That's the
Mima. So if you call me that, yeah, you definitely grew up with
Playing,
me.
you know the OGs. You know we know. Love for life.
I love you guys. You guys are awesome.
Thank you for calling, brother.
No doubt.
Appreciate you.
Love you, John.
Y'all lit up there.
I mean, a little bit.
Yeah.
That's what happened when Wonder Woman is holding the building up.
Waffles.
Wait a minute. Before we get back to this, I gotta ask Waffle this. Waffles, how did you get this name, man?
Thank you, because I was going there.
We gotta get to
I need
this.
to know, where's the chicken, Waffles? Because I'm coming to Atlanta.
Yo, listen, man. It was like I was on the morning show, and you know it was breakfast food, morning time. I like waffles, and I just knew that I didn't know how it was gonna affect the people, because I never wanted nobody to even know that I existed. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy, because I was an engineer and I used to be in the back all the time, and it was like, yo, the guy Terrence in the back, the guy Terrence in the back. So I just came up with a name, and it was Waffles. So after that, everybody just started calling me Waffles, and then DJ Waffles, and then that's how it grew from there. It just took off from there.
How long you did engineer for?
Shit, I engineered for like a whole year. I was engineering like 12 shows back to back.
Wow,
this is when Deb had started her first radio station. I was manning everything. Like I was engineering at least like 10 to 12 shows a day. Those shows was like 2 hours, 3 hours, and I was the only engineer. You see what I'm saying? So
Got you.
I had learned everything like firsthand. We definitely had another engineer named Larry, and he showed me the ropes. And once he left, I was like manning like the whole station basically.
Dope.
That's what's up.
So
That's what's up.
So you had something you was gonna say, Bravo. My fault.
I'm gonna say something that's crazy, and then you tell me what you think about New
Okay.
York artists. Now you got to think though. You got to pay attention.
Okay.
You hear me, Waffles?
I'm listening.
New York for the last 15 years, I believe, maybe early 2000 was it? That was the last. We have a 5-year stretch in New York where every 5 years we get that one big artist that just takes off and becomes global. Now, I'm going to break it down.
Break it down.
50 Cent.
Go.
French Montana.
Go.
Cardi B.
I could agree.
We have a 5-year stretch.
50 Cent, you could say 2005. French Montana, 2010.
And
Cardi
B, 2015. You're absolutely right.
And I think
We have a
Tekashi was
5-year
gonna
stretch.
have this.
No, but listen.
I think he was
no,
gonna.
no.
Yes.
Listen, I'm going to
Yes.
tell you.
I'm agreeing with her.
No.
Of course.
I'm going to tell you.
Go Waffles.
There is
Go
something.
Waffles.
There has to be something within the industry that is not allowing New York artists
Longevity.
to get that
no.
pass like that.
No,
We're going to give you
no.
one artist,
No.
and
no,
that's
you can't-
it.
You can't
Why
say that.
why you saying no,
Can't-
Waffles? Come on, tell it.
No. First of all, you can't say that because everybody had a fair shot at it. Everybody had a fair shot at it. They blew it. Bobby, he had his own. He had a shot at it. He blew it.
Yeah.
Listen, I interviewed Bobby for Hip Hop Weekly. Like, sat literally down with him face to face. We go on my Instagram. You scroll down there. I was one of Bobby's first interviews for Hip Hop Weekly. Like, we sat down. He was just off the porch. I seen it. Like, he was just off the porch, had all his friends in the hotel, all that stuff like that. These people get these opportunities and they blow it.
This is
Bobby
that.
had the
Listen,
opportunity.
that's
Young
what gets
M-
me upset. Like they surround themselves with the negativity and the voices that don't want to see them shine. And this is why Tekashi and I know he's grown and he make his own choices, but I think a lot of the times they're not visual. They're not protecting their spirit, their energy, and the people they surround themselves with.
True
and they
indeed.
go downhill.
True indeed.
Look-
But the reason
look
why
at- look-
the reason why I'm reaching on this one, and I'm saying is because we created something, right? And we
Right.
created something that right now everybody business wise makes money off of this culture. Everybody.
Yes.
If you have a business,
Right.
you make money off this hip hop. And New York was so dominant. And we created these artists, we created this thing, and I think we started figuring out things ASAP, like the business wise. We started figuring out this business wise.
And they don't want
it's-
us to.
It's something
Look,
now.
look.
When I say the industry, I don't mean exactly the industry is plotting on New York. I'm saying
I think it is, and
I'm
that's my
saying
opinion.
It's
I'm
a
sorry.
spirit. There's a spirit. Like there's a little, like when they say you sold your soul to the devil.
Bird Box.
I
Right.
believe
Yeah,
New
Bird
York.
Box.
We did something. We had to
Yo,
do
listen,
something.
listen.
I
in
could
the
be in
beginning.
here forever if you
Listen.
want to get into that conversation.
Listen to this, right? The reason why I'm saying this is why the reason why I'm saying this, and that's why I'm backing this strongly, is because everybody had their fair chance. I'm gonna name you 5 people that, and I just want you to explain to me why these 5 people didn't make it. I'm just gonna tell you, and this is everybody.
I could
that
tell you
know
without you even
that had a
claiming their
chance.
names.
Go ahead, talk to
Look,
me.
good.
One.
Bobby Shmurda.
Yeah.
You had Young M.A.
Yep.
You had Troy Ave.
Yep.
You had Designer. Well, he's still bubbling. And who else? And Tekashi. Tell me about those 5 artists, and you couldn't tell me New York couldn't have been right back where they needed to be. Everybody got to a pinnacle where they was about to go, and they blew it. They blew every opportunity, all 5 of them.
Now-
Young M.A., she stopped taking the right deals that she was supposed to get. She couldn't follow up after the Ooh record. Out of there. Bobby Shmurda got in that bullshit out of here. Troy Ave was about to be the talk of New York when it came
Outta
to
here.
the rap and trap music and all that shit like that. Took a spill. You see what I'm saying? Designer still bubbling, but it ain't nothing like after he dropped that first record. Just think about it. Everybody had a fair opportunity, bro.
Because they
Everybody
surround
had a fair
themselves
opportunity,
with the
bro.
entourage. I think me personally, and I'm not an artist, I'm not a rapper. My vision is to be a freaking mogul media talk show host, and that's where I'm going, and I'm gonna be there. But they surround themselves with too many people that have their vision is different. Everybody is not your friend in this industry. You cannot run with everybody. You cannot surround yourself with everybody's energy. It doesn't work that way. When God has a vision for you and he has a purpose for you, you have to remove yourself and you have to stay either alone and work, or it is not going to work. And this is what's happening to all these artists. The the money and the entourage and the people they are surrounding themselves. Everybody is not your friend. Everybody doesn't want to see you win.
Now, Waffles, you're absolutely correct with these 5 artists that was on the platform for stardom, for superstardom. You're 100% correct. Now, when I say the industry plots, I'm just saying
they do.
It's a plot because, like, you can't. The thing is, I believe in like the balance. I believe in balance, and you can't have this many power hitters in New York controlling the industry, because then what happens now is the New York mindset of
Exactly.
I'm gonna do it myself and we don't need nobody else. We shut everybody else out. Now we close this industry down. You got Diddy. Diddy is a billionaire mogul.
He's a smart man.
No, we not gonna go there. He's a
open the
billionaire
door.
mogul from New York, right? You have 50 Cent, who is a super power hitter.
But you see
from
how
New
he's
York.
separated?
But
you see the
yeah,
difference? Because
but-
he's still
but
here.
See, but listen, I'm breaking down the balance and the energy right
come
now
on.
to this industry.
I think they feel like they
Jay-Z.
Right.
You got Jay-Z, who is the industry.
Because
you have too many. So you have too much power already up there. We cannot give you this many artists because you start to dictate the music, and we cannot make money off of this because you start shunning people out. Jay-Z is already teaching people how to beat, how to control, how to own your stuff.
Who?
Jay-Z.
Yeah,
He's
because
telling
he
you
has
how
a
to
different.
own your stuff.
He has a different spectrum.
So what it is that when I'm saying this industry is that we cannot have you guys. We gave you this. We cannot now. We can't allow you to have 100 artists on the Billboard because you dictate the music now.
They
And
ruining the
everybody
music.
else-
So you saying,
now
so you saying that they plot? So you saying that they plot to push them out the way? I can't. Agree
I don't
with
say
that. I would
they
say-
plot. I'm not gonna say that they plot. But what I'm trying to say is that when a situation occurs, they leave them out there to dry.
I don't
they
know,
let them
because the
fall.
vision is
They let
making
'em
music,
fall.
and then it goes into all this other stuff.
We go. But see, this is what I'm trying to say is balance.
Balance.
The universe is based off of balance.
It is.
Period. You cannot have this much money, mogul wise, telling artists to do this, and do this, and do this. You start taking away from the shareholders now. Now they start to get less money.
listen,
And then it just becomes money.
So you're saying that hip hop will be
The hierarchy just starts,
the more shares
All right,
will be in hip hop, and then
Yes.
pop and rock or whatever,
Yes.
they won't get no type of funds.
Exactly.
But let me ask you this though: if these, just think about it, if they never ever decided to commit any crimes or get in any of the trouble, they wouldn't have they would never be able to say anything because it would just be positive and this is what they doing. If Tekashi would have never got no
but
trouble,
it-
he'd probably be
It's
outta here
designed
right now.
to
You see what I'm saying? So it's not them. It's just like the day-to-day operations that these artists have. Like she said, they're around the wrong people. They got this type of influence. They doing lean. They popping pills. They doing X, Y, Z. So that
Influence
messes
is
up-
big
that
in this
messes up
culture.
everything.
So
nobody
Waffles,
else can't be to blame.
Waffles, I got 2 names for you. All right, and we're gonna talk about both of them.
All right.
One, let's talk about A Boogie. I think A Boogie might be in that lane where he's not really doing nothing illegal. You know, his entourage maybe, but he's so far going in the right path. This last album that he dropped was pretty good. I'm not the biggest A Boogie fan because, you know, that new era, the new age of hip hop, It's not the lane
Right.
that I enjoy. But I will say
Right.
one thing. I heard A Boogie's last album, and I'm not gonna lie, it was pretty good. It was pretty good. So let's talk about him.
now look
Does
at-
he have a chance to get into that lane of longevity as a New York artist?
I would agree 100% because
stay the
I've
course.
listened to his album. I put two songs within the last 2 weeks off of his album on my Sweet 16. The reason why I respect A Boogie is because of the simple fact that he's from New York and he stays low key. You see what I'm saying? Like he's just putting out the music and he's getting to his fan base. You see what I'm saying? He might not be the guy that's popping over here, popping over there, popping over here, popping over there. But at the same time, the guy has dedicated fans, and he's making enough money. I DJ for an artist that opened up for him, and it probably was maybe 10, 15,000 people in that motherfucker. And every song that he went on to perform, they sung it right along with him. You see what
And
I'm
I
saying?
think
So
he's
he
being
does have
smart
that fan
about it.
base.
I think he is one of the ones. I think he sees what's going on, and he's like, let me make this music, and let me go back. Let me stay home with the family. I don't know, but I think he's being smart.
out of the way.
Yeah, he
You
got
know
his
what I'm
own
saying? He's
label.
He's not
Yeah,
in a way. He's not beefing. Like let's talk about this person. Let's look at Casanova. Right, Casanova was right on the edge of slipping and losing everything. You don't think Jay-Z or
He
every
pulled him
one
in.
of them probably
Jay-Z
high
pulled him
up
in.
went down
Sure
and
did.
told him that it doesn't make sense for you to even beef with this kid because you're on Rock Nation and you're a part of what we got going on. So now you see Casanova, he done did a whole new 360. Yeah, he still talk reckless, but that's just his mentality from where he came from. But it's more so business now, and you can't get him off his square now.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Because people had to talk to him. They didn't have nobody like that around Tekashi. They didn't have nobody like that around Bobby.
But
You see what I'm
time
saying?
out.
So,
But time out. Sorry to cut you off, Waffles. But Fat Joe did speak to Tekashi a year ago.
it was too far. It was too far in. The kid
He spoke to him
listen, the
a
And
kid
year
did you
ago.
see the
And
conversation?
see, the thing is,
Everything we talking about, exactly what Fat Joe was telling him.
happened.
He didn't
But
listen.
because Fat Joe was
Went
the
through the-
number one
Because he went through the same
artist
thing. He
that
knew.
went through that whole thing. He went through that thing.
He went-
And the thing is, see, you know what it is though, Waffles?
He didn't
I don't know.
listen.
Maybe I'm being naive, but I'm like, it's 2018 now, right? It's 2018. Now
Couple
just
of
think
more
about
days.
this. Think about this. It's 2018, 2019, whatever.
Yeah.
Right? Think about this. The years of being ignorant should be over. You didn't had years to see everybody rise and fall. All these little kids, all these young kids have seen people's demise in their eyes on social media, have seen people rise and fall.
Yeah.
You continue to do the same thing we was doing in the 80s.
with the
You
same
can't-
consequences.
You can't keep giving them a pass and be like, well, they got, it's 20, 30 years later. We did this in the 80s and the 90s.
But
The 80s and the 90s.
But this is the thing.
So when are you gonna learn?
But this is the thing. They not gonna learn until they sit down, and that's what they had to do. They had to sit down, bro. When I went to interview Bobby Shmurda, you know, it took me 2 hours and close to 30 minutes just to get the interview because he was messed up from the night before, and they had no control or no structure around this kid. I'm telling you, bro, it was so hard to get this interview. We got it done, but just think about it. I'm on time, camera crew on time, everybody's there. We got lights, everything. We got the hotel rented out and everything. And don't you know, it took me 2 hours and 30 minutes just to get him to sit down and focus so that we can have an interview because he was gone from the night before, and they got cops, they got weed, all type of crazy stuff.
Yeah,
Not
all
to speak on that,
reckless.
but there's a whole bunch of stuff going on because
This is,
it's nobody around to have that structure, bro. It is if they got their homeboys working for them and all that stuff like that, it's never gonna work because they homeboys want a paycheck.
But
They're all right, cool, my nigga. Don't
it's
even worry
sad.
about it.
It
All right,
is.
come on, it don't work like that. So those are the things that happen. Tekashi, he didn't have pieces around him to make sure that he stopped from what he was doing. You see what I'm saying? Everybody wanted the money. Everybody wanted to turn up, and I'm sure that they were telling him continue trolling.
So with
continue
that
trolling.
with that
you see what I'm
said-
saying? Because it was sending him up. If you think about it right now, we all was on Instagram ever since Tekashi is no longer on Instagram, it just seems so slow now. Like it's no action.
That's why Bird
it ain't
Box.
No beef,
Listen,
it ain't no talking. You
everybody's
It's just
upset.
like, ain't nothing really going on because that's what you knew that he was gonna be a star because that's what he do. The same thing with 50 Cent.
He is
50
a
Cent got
star.
the-
He is
right,
a
50
star.
Cent is like a millionaire. You know what I'm saying? Like he's a multi-millionaire and he trolls on purpose.
You know what
because
gets me
he
mad,
knows what he
Waffles?
does.
That they talk about all the bad things. Do you know the things this young man has done?
But see, the thing is, though, is that
yes,
in life, though. But see,
This is
but listen.
This is like they want to rob him from, and he's allowing it.
But you, as an older woman, you know, and Waffles, you know, Sal, you know. It doesn't matter about all your positives. All it takes is one negative.
And it's over.
One negative will
Indeed.
outshine all your positives.
Believe me, I know.
And with that said,
everybody knows that.
With that said, the artist is important, but your team is more important. Let's take that caller, y'all. Caller, where you from? Talk to. Oh, caller coming in, Slims.
That is so true. Your team.
Waffles, we got another call real quick. All right.
State your biz.
Yo, hello.
Hello.
Hey, what's up?
What's going on, man? State your name.
Joey Go, PNP, Hood to Hood.
Joey Gunn.
Joey Go.
Joey
PNP,
Go.
Hood to Hood.
Thank you for
What's up?
Thank you for the call, brother. We appreciate the support, man.
Yes, sir.
Y'all had me on hold for like 10 minutes though.
Oh, I
Oh, we
truly,
do
truly, truly
apologize.
apologize.
That was rude. That was rude.
I like that. He's like, listen, y'all, answer the phone.
we were
Nah,
over
man.
here talking about some hip hop discussion, and let's get your opinion on it. So we were talking
Okay.
about why New Yorkers don't have New York hip hop artists don't have longevity in this industry, where they have a short run.
Because they following trends.
See,
Yes, talk about it. Identity crisis.
identity crisis.
They
Once
following
again,
trend. And trend is taking them places they never gonna wish they went.
and one more thing, Joey. What you think about A Boogie? You think A Boogie's gonna have longevity in this industry?
A Boogie's official. He's official.
We
He's
appreciate
official. I know
that,
his
man.
DJ. I just was his DJ yesterday. He's official. That's the homie.
Dope. Yo, we appreciate your call, man. We appreciate your hip hop
He hit
point
it
of
on
view.
the nose.
And we
Yeah,
want
yeah,
to
he-
apologize.
You know what?
Hold
We
on, hold on.
apologize.
Hold on.
What's up, brother?
Hold on. Since
Talk-
we're on the subject of hip hop,
Yes.
I just want to shout out January 20th, that Power All Black Party at Salsa con Fuego.
Oh,
You already know
really?
what it is.
Let me tell you a little something about that Salsa con Fuego. I will be your host. It's Wonder Woman will be in the
Oh
building.
yes.
Yes, sir. OCH Radio will be in the building. So yeah, we're gonna be lit. We're gonna take that
So
night
we-
by
yeah.
storm.
I may go through too, man. So I may.
I got your tickets.
Oh
Well,
yeah, right.
Yeah, I brought you your tickets.
So there you go. So yo, fam, we definitely hopefully we meet
Definitely.
over there, man.
For tickets, bottle prices, and celebratories, hit your girl. It's Wonder Woman on your Instagram, OCH Radio TV.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you for your support,
Y'all
B.
be good,
Appreciate you, brother.
Thank you very
Thanks
much.
for the-
Happy New
holidays.
Year's.
Yes, Happy New Year.
Waffles.
Yo,
sir.
I'm still here.
Waffles. Here's the second artist.
Man, Waffles right now has stirred up some
Yeah,
stuff.
he
man.
done
Yeah,
stirred the
but
pot, and
here's-
I like that.
We spoke about A Boogie. Now here's my second artist that I want to talk about. Dave East. Go.
All right, so Dave, right? See, I just feel like Dave follows a format of like Nas.
Well,
You know what I'm saying?
Waffles,
Like, he's never gonna
Waffles.
be-
I'm sorry to interrupt, but before we get into that, we got another call. Let's
Yeah,
take
they
that
just
before
told me they
because
trying to call in.
this is gonna get somewhere. This is gonna get somewhere real quick.
We're going to be lit. Let's do it.
Caller, state your biz. Where you
Hey,
from?
what's good? What's good? This is Wolf from Cortland Avenue. Want to give my girl Wonder Woman a shout out.
Wolf.
Thank you, love. How are you?
What's good? I'm good. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.
Likewise. It's so
up?
nice for you to call in. That's awesome. You guys rock. I love my calling family. We
There it
stick,
is.
we
There it
stick
is.
together hard body,
Yeah.
yo.
Yeah, we appreciate your support, man.
Oh, for sure, for sure. Yeah, man. How's everybody's New Year's and Christmas coming along so far?
It's coming along great.
It's coming along.
That's
it's
what's
coming
up.
along.
That's what's up.
God
That's
is
what's
good.
up.
He's holding us down. We just got to do the work.
There it is, man. Well, I'm helping y'all guys. I'm wishing y'all guys a wonderful New Year. You know, I've got to take it in now. I got to go to work, make this cash.
Yeah,
Man,
get
go,
the bag.
Go get that money.
Like my good friend, she's an artist. Her name is Smiley. She got that money bag.
There you go.
Yeah, that money bag. She got me singing that all over the house.
Well, you have a blessed one. You have a blessed one.
Thank you for calling. Calling for
Likewise,
life.
brother. We appreciate you.
Thank you.
All right, one.
Waffles.
Wow.
Back to that.
You know,
Now back to Dave.
You know I want all the smoke.
What he said?
So listen, right?
Yeah.
Dave East, right? Dave East is gonna be around for a while. The reason why is gonna be based on relationships.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like with him being under Nas, is like it's just like a low key move, so he can just keep on going. Because remember, you think about it, he's getting records with everybody, so
Yes,
it's a lot of relationships, a lot of good music coming out. But it's like he secured that lane. That lane is not a big popularity stage. You see what I'm saying? It's a maybe like a B and a C market type of music that he's doing, so that he'll always get paid shows. You see what I'm saying? I have to wait to see if he's going to push the envelope and cross over to be in the A market and get like the 40s and 50,000 a show, the 60,000 a shows, the real live core fan base, because he does have some things on his side. One is that he's rocking with Nas. Two, that, you know, he rock with the blue color or whatever, stuff like that. Y'all probably know what I'm talking about.
Definitely.
So it's kind of things that he has in his on his side to make things work for him. And I'm sure that Nas ain't gonna make him make no bad decisions. He's already promoting for like different brands and all that. So I just think that he's gonna stick into that BC market where he's gonna get decent money, but he's gonna have to really jump out the window to be one of those really, really big artists if he really wants to cross over. Other than that, if he want to stick in the lane where he at right now, he'll stick in the lane right now and keep on making albums and stuff like that, because he already going for like the street demographic. You know what I'm saying? So it's going to be hard for him to actually do one of those bigger records and people to take him serious when he decides to cross over.
Yeah.
If he doesn't wait too late. Like Nas, you say Nas had his lane. His lane was solidified on what he did. He gave you bars. He gave you good songs. He transitioned to different records. But for Dave East, from the way that I'm looking at it, is like he's gonna stick to the street because the street is what's making him money. And like I said, he could continue to go to B markets, C markets, get 15,000, 20,000 here, 15,000, 20 here, 5,000 for appearance, and be good, and still have his real core fan base and be cool with that.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? I don't think that he's really in it for like, oh, I'm gonna get all these millions and all. I don't think he wake up with them dreams. I just think that he wants to make sure that the hood understand his music. He get the rock out shows, the girls rock with him and all that stuff like that.
We love
so he
Nas.
be able to eat.
He's like Jada Kiss, because Jada Kiss never really broke that plateau. You dig what I'm saying?
Exactly. Waffles.
There you go.
It's funny. You said the key word, man. You said the key word that is separating a lot of these artists right now. And a lot of these artists, 85% of these new artists, they are shooting for the popularity status. They are shooting to be famous. And that is the thing. And I think that is the one thing that old New York was good at. We was very good at being low key and being us. We didn't shoot for the famous joint. We believe, see, old New York with the artists then, everybody wanted to be the nicest rapper.
Yeah.
That was it. I want to be the nicest. And when you talking that conversation and you mention this dude, and mention this dude, you got to mention my name as well. A lot of these artists don't really know how to rhyme. They don't know how to rhyme. They have the tools in front of them, and they're just manipulating the opportunity and situation by harmonizing, or or just doing something and being popular. And that's why they're winning, just being popular. That's why every time you see them online, they're doing something outrageous to keep their name afloat.
Yeah, but
and
talent,
not relying off their music.
Talent speaks for itself.
But
Look at Cardi B.
But see, very few people have talent. Very
and her
few
being
artists
real because
are using talent.
Yeah,
you
but
feel what I'm saying?
It doesn't last too long when they start.
Cardi B is cut from a different cloth.
Yes, she is.
She is raised in. She has old New Yorkers around her. That's why Cardi is able to win
She's
right now.
successful.
She has old New Yorkers around her, man.
Well, let's see, man. We got another call. Caller, state your name, where you from. Oh, hold on. We getting the hold on. Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on, Waffles. I think we got another call real quick.
Man, we need to go. We need to go. We need to get on TV with this conversation right now.
Let's do it. I'm ready.
Hello?
Hello. Hey, what's going on, y'all?
Yeah, what up, y'all? I just wanted to know if I call in, shout out my girl Wonder Woman from OCH Radio.
Okay, okay. Thank you for the support. What's your name, brother?
It's not butter.
Oh, what's up, baby boy? Family's
Yeah,
in the
what's up,
building.
Mama G? What's going
That's
on,
my
baby?
Team. Ooh, my team is in the building. I love you guys.
You know, we had to shout you out, baby. Your man who hit me said you was on the show. I said I got to call her.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
call her.
You out there doing your thing all day. We got to, you know what I'm saying, be right behind you doing that. You know what I'm saying? You out there working hard, ma. OCH Radio forever.
You already know, for life. I appreciate you guys. Yo, we're going to take it to the top.
Of course, baby. Of course. Yo, take it easy, mama, all right?
All right, baby boy.
Happy New Year.
Yeah.
So Waffles, what do you think about that one, man?
You have to think about it. He's getting like Wonder Woman.
Refresh all of our Americans. I even forgot.
I said the key.
I'm over here like, what the hell are you talking about, Bravo?
The key.
You talking about what he said about
the key word?
I was lost.
The key word.
I'm lost too, bro.
What he said was popularity. A lot of these artists just want to be famous and popular.
Okay.
So all right. So listen, you gonna have those, right? But it's you still got these artists, right? They might get popular, right? They might buzz off the internet quick as hell, put out a song or whatever, stuff like that. Yeah, they're gonna get popular, but are you gonna really pay your money to go see them perform? And then when you go to see them perform and they let you down, you're gonna lose your fan base. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people, just think about it. A lot of people could be popular. They could be, oh my God, this is the dude that just came out. He dropped X, Y, Z, X, Y, Z. Next thing you know, you pay to go see a show, and you be like, yo, he can't even perform. He don't even know what he's doing. He just got lucky or whatever. They're gonna lose the fans. So eventually, it's gonna get shown. Your hand is eventually gonna get shown.
Yeah, because when you try too hard.
Waffles, as a music, as a industry representative, and someone that takes that respects his craft, you're gonna look at it like that. These fans today, the young fans today, they don't know what a good show is.
Not at all.
They don't know showmanship.
Like the way we did growing up.
They don't know a performance. They just know the song, how popular the song is. That's why. To them, they don't see all of that. See, us, we're looking 5 years down the line. Can I go see this artist perform 5 years from now? Can I see this artist perform 10 years from now? The fans now and these artists now, they're not looking at 10 years from now. And the fans are not looking at 10 years from now. Because as quick as that artist rise and that artist falls, that fan will be on to somebody else. See, there's a difference of having a fan, having fans, and then having a following, and then having a cult following. People that just, they enjoyed you from day jump. J. Cole is a prime example. He has a cult following.
Carey is a prime example.
He has a cult following. He doesn't do music for the new fans. He's doing his music.
Yeah.
And those people that love me and like what I say and like what I do, they gonna follow me. They gonna respect me because I'm gonna keep making this music for them.
See, and that's the thing. So where do we stand at, if anything, if they're becoming the dictators of what's hot, what's going on, and there's no longer no gatekeepers of it? What happens? What actually happens if there's no gatekeepers to actually tell them, like, this is what needs to go on, this is what needs to go on? There's a lot of people up there that's like in New York that's signing these artists, like they only signing them if they crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And crazy as
ruining
like,
everything.
On Instagram with the shenanigans, talking crazy, holding guns, smoking weed. I know some labels in New York City that's only taking artists like that right now. If they ain't with the BS, we ain't with it.
And they're ruining the culture that way.
Well, I think we messed up. I think a lot of things is messed up is because those people that respect this culture and respect the craft, we're not allowed to criticize anyone. Because once we criticize you, we're labeled as a hater.
Yeah, definitely.
You feel what I'm saying? So we're not allowed to say nothing. So
I mean, we're allowed.
No,
don't
we're
get
allowed,
me wrong.
but our words don't mean nothing. And very few of
they
us.
do mean something to somebody.
Very few of us. I think another one who had a hand in the destruction, I'm gonna say, of the hip hop, kind of like just tearing it down, is the new media. The new media, the TMZ.
Yes,
the people
sir.
that didn't know, that don't know where this came from and wasn't living and
They
breathing
just
this
went to
on
school
a daily
to be
basis.
media- yeah.
You went to school for journalism. Those are the people that kind of tell you, because why? They worrying about that check. They like, yo, how much can I get for this?
You know, it's
footage?
funny you say that.
How much can I get for this footage?
It's funny you say that because I had someone bring to my attention, oh, I've seen you, doing this and doing that, and I can't believe, that you're in that field. And I just look like, what is it that you can't believe, right? Make a long story short, like I didn't go to school to want to be in this lane, but because of my growing up and me being from the projects,
The
and
love.
I say that with so much love and so much like
pride.
Yeah. Yes, I'm from Cortland Projects, and
Holla.
I seen, the hip hop, the way, we came from breakdancing to hip hop to
In the
freestyle,
hallway.
in the like
In
all
the
that.
hallway with
and I'm a
piss in
prime
the
example of that era. So I didn't have to go to school while you TMZing it up, messing the culture up, talking dumb,
Waffles, but just let me know if I'm wrong. Let me know.
Waffles is over there laughing.
Let me
Keep
know.
going
Let me know
You
if
already
I'm
know
wrong
I'ma
on
go
this.
in.
If we need. I said this before, Sal. We need to stop media representation that has nothing to do with hip hop.
False media representation.
Representing hip hop.
Yeah.
We need to stop them.
But this is why we have this avenue.
The thing is that you
It
don't
takes
even,
people like us
You
to
don't even
stop
ask.
that.
They don't even ask. They don't even ask questions that have anything to do with somebody's ability and skills. You're asking stuff about, you're pregnant.
Who's sleeping with who?
Yeah, see, we need to stop. That's what we got to do. We got to stop the media first.
It's getting out.
Because
it's out
once you straighten up the media, then you kind of dictate the content that's being delivered now.
And Waffles, that was actually our lane when we first even started this show 3 years ago, man. We was just like, yo, we want to bring out the beauty of the hip hop culture because it's a beautiful culture. A lot of media is already destroying the culture because they always talking about the negativity of it.
I think what I think.
My thing, not to cut you off.
No, go ahead, Waffles.
My thing is this. It's just like people don't understand what it does, what it takes to get to where you are. You know what I'm saying? Like people don't know the grind. You know what I'm saying? To get to where you guys have gotten, to get where I have gotten and where I'm going, they don't see what's going on outside of that. People make it look like it's so easy on social media because they're only seeing the good parts of everything. That's why it's like all these different media outlets, they're starting to build. They want to talk about this, they want to talk about that, but are they really journalists? Are they really DJs?
And are they really making a change?
Or do they
That's
want to
really,
check? You know what I'm saying? And it's a lot of people in it for the check. You know what I'm saying? So that's where the game gets screwed up. That's where the talent is not respected the way that it's supposed to be respected. And that's when media is not respected because it's so many people that's jumping in the game and they don't really know what it is that they're doing.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? It's just like if we all grew up hustling or whatever, stuff like that, and Timmy down the block, he decided to jump off the porch and come and hustle with us, and we like, Timmy, y'all got basketballs at the crib, y'all got full course meals, y'all got silver spoons on the table. Why would you come hang out with us and we all hustling getting it from the mud? You jumping into something that you don't even belong here.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And that's the way that I look at the culture, is a lot of people developing stuff and just wanting to get into what they really don't want to do. And it takes time for them to actually leave and feel like they don't get it because it's not genuine. And if it's not genuine, you're not gonna last.
You know what?
You
You just made. I'm sorry to cut you off, but you just made the most hugest statement you didn't even realize. And not to verbalize it in this term, but the white kids are leaving their upscale homes to come hang out in the hood because they see the love. I'm telling you, there's love here. There's love here, and it's taking, and the adults are ruining it, and the young ones is the ones that want to make it fun again. Like, we want to make music, we want to eat, we want to pray, we come from good homes, a lot of these kids, their parents are Christian parents, good parents that, want what's best for their kids. And these kids also want to be artists. They just want to be here with us, and they leave all that good wealth to come here.
But now, is it all love, or is it I can be cool? Because a lot of these kids want to be. Everybody want to be cool now. A lot of them want to be down because they so secluded. They so upscale. You can't be this and you can't be that, and you can't hang out with those people because those people, we're better than them. And a lot of it starts at home. Because if my daughter, she's 10. I mean, I have all the kids. But if my daughter tells me, oh, Ma, I want to hang out with the Korean kids, or, I want to go to college in Korea, I'm going to give her my best wishes. Like, I'm not going to, stop her unless it's something vile or something that's going to harm her. Then I'm going to interlude. But, a lot of the parents play a big part in these artists. Don't you see a lot of managers managing their children now? Yeah. True. Yeah.
They're not trying to hear that. You're not going to sign my kid. I'm doing this.
But the problem I have with the kids, like white America or whoever is jumping in this culture. Learn about the culture. Learn about it. Learn something about it. Don't come in here. You know what I got a problem with? I got a problem. I got a problem when they come in the culture and they have no idea of the past culture. Artists that have created these things, who have made it possible for you to make this money, and you can't even name the artist, and you're like, yo, who's that? And then you say it, but you don't even say it with the interest of you want to learn. You say it disrespectful, like, who's that? Why are you telling me about that? Him? This is about me.
It's a lot of conversation when it comes to hip-hop.
I've seen interviews with kids that want to rap and be in this. They never heard of Wu-Tang. They never heard of Biggie. They never heard of this.
Though.
But no. But the thing is, though, is that anything you get into, when you're going into cooking, you have to learn how to be a cook. So you have to learn about recipes. You know what I'm saying?
You're absolutely right.
Hip hop is the only thing in the world that you can make all this money off of, and you ain't got to learn shit. You ain't got to learn shit except for how to get on the microphone and just talk.
But it's different for us because we cultivate it.
But we culture. But see, then the thing is if it's us that we love this, we're giving them a pass to destroy something that was built and that was created with passion. You know what I'm saying? So if we don't say nothing and you don't shake them up by the collar and be like, you know what I'm saying? I remember back in the days when journalists, when people who work for Source or Vibe or Double XL, and they did an interview with a certain artist, and the artist said something disrespectful about another artist or something.
Oh, my God.
They were shutting the interview down.
They shut it
down. These people keep going.
They allowing it.
They highlight that. This is out of the whole interview. You're going to take that highlight of this kid not knowing something and disrespecting the artist, and this is your fame. This is your fame now.
You know what I'm saying? It starts here with us.
So if we don't check them, or put a stop to it, it continues and then it gets out of control.
But it has to start somewhere, and I think this is a perfect avenue for us. And I say that us because, I mean, we're here. We have all the tools, and we have to bring it to, we have to bring it to life. Like, we got to talk about something. Or we're not going to sit here and allow, like, I'm definitely, well, me, I'm going to say me. I'm not going to knock nobody like, this one is better than that one, and I don't like that one. I have my opinions because, of course. But to sit here and continue to, like, it's like what you call that? Oh, I lost my frame of thought.
Listen, man. I literally used to get into fights.
It's like breaking
because
the chain,
of people disrespect the artists. I used to get into fights. I used to get into fights. Like, you crazy? You want to fight? You know what I'm saying? That's how real I was. That's how serious I used to take this, and I still do. Waffles, what's up?
You know what? I'm just gonna say this.
Waffles like, yo, he done lost his goddamn mind.
Waffles done said, he's over there eating his waffles. I'm coming for that chicken to Atlanta. I'm trying to tell you.
Yo,
but I'm gonna say this.
He just went ham sandwich just now.
I'm trying to tell you. He ate all the chicken. He ate all the chicken.
Yo, man, I'm telling you, man. Yo,
I was just letting him vent, man, 'cause I didn't want him to beat me up.
Yo, Waffles.
I had to chime
no
in.
lie,
I
man.
said, wait, hold back.
No lie, B. I live and breathe this, man. I
got a
take
phone
this
call?
to the heart, and sometimes I be getting out. Sometimes I speak too much from my heart, and I get out of pocket sometimes, and people got to be like, yo, you got to relax and chill. But yo, that's how I am, man.
Well,
this is what we do.
Before you get revved up again, man, we got a caller.
right,
Caller,
caller.
state your name, man. Whoa, we got the hold on sign real quick. Waffles, you done started something out here, brother.
All the way from ATL. My nephews live out there. I love
Alright.
ATL.
Caller, where you from? What's your name?
Hey, everybody. This is Deborah Coco. But just give me the mic. I'm from New York City, the Boogie Down. How y'all doing?
Boogie
Hi, Miss Deborah Coco.
The Coco.
Hi, it's
That's
Wonder
my
Woman.
friend.
You know I had to call and give you a shout out.
I know that's right, Miss Coco. You know what I call her? I can't call her Deborah Coco. I gotta call her Miss Deborah Coco because she's so amazing.
Yes.
You too, Miss Wonder
thank
Woman.
you.
That's
Thank you.
why I had to call.
Oh, I
That's what I'm
appreciate
talking about.
your
I
support.
couldn't
You
hear it because
awesome.
I'm actually not online, but I just wanted to call and show you some support.
Thank you, Miss Coco. We got a date soon, me and you.
Yes, we do.
Yes.
I got to get that all together at the beginning of the new year.
That's right. That's right. Because, I got to come on your show, and my show will be back up and running, with God's love and praise in February. And
Okay.
we're going to do some things.
And shout out to FLO Empire Radio. That used to be my stomping grounds. I used to
Yes.
be down with them back in the day. So
Nice.
big shout out to them. They moving and expanding and doing their thing.
Oh, man. You're awesome, Miss Coco.
Appreciate your call, D Coco.
Thank you very much.
Huh?
That we appreciate your call and your support.
You're welcome. I'm sorry I don't know your name, but
That's all right.
big shout out to you too. I don't know who else is on the
we appreciate
air with
you.
I'm sorry,
All right?
I'm not actually tuned in. I just wanted to call because I got the word that Wonder Woman's on. So I just want to show love.
It's all
And happy
good.
holidays to everyone
Thank you.
there.
I love.
Hopefully
Oh, my
you
God.
have a
That
happy
was
New Year.
amazing. I
Happy
appreciate
New
it.
Year.
Right?
Happy New Year.
I see you
Thank
soon, Miss
you.
Coco.
Okay.
Waffles, back to the realness.
Don't get niggas done started something.
Back to getting Bravo revved up over here.
Yo, listen, man. I just think that we really a part of the culture. You know what I'm saying? So we just got to try to stick in there and try to dictate it. You know what I'm saying? Like me, I try to dictate it as much as possible, but I still try to be lenient on like the music and like the songs that these artists put out, because my whole thing is like they have a story to tell. So if we can get the story out of it, then I get it. But if you just like you got a whole bunch of random shit going on, I really don't want to hear it. You know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
if you rap and you got a way that you deliver your music, it's fine with me. Long as you telling me something about you. Don't send me a song in the first verse. First verse you talking about a girl, second verse you talking about going to jail, third verse you talking about you just got out the penitentiary. Like it's no substance. If you talking about a girl, stick to the topic.
Right.
Don't be all over the place where I can't understand what the hell is going on. You see what I'm saying? So I respect
like
the
that.
people that really have a story to tell, or they've been through something, or I can just feel it and be like, I know where this music is coming from. It's coming from like a feeling of pain. You know what I'm saying? And if you are avid listener of music, you can feel those things. You know what I'm saying? You can be like, damn, I can relate to that. Damn, that sounds like he really felt that way. You just got to be in tune with the music. If you're not and you be biased, then it's like, you really ain't going to be checking for it. But there are artists that really don't know how to make music, but they can rap.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And it's now like, all right, what are we supposed to do? Like, yo, take it back to the drawing board. This is the way that you need to do it. But what happens if we telling him to take it back to the drawing board to fix it, but he already got 1 million streams? Everybody going crazy for him. You see what I'm saying? So now you stuck in between. Like, I don't know why y'all get that, but this is how it should be done.
But
You see what I'm saying? That's a hard part. That's a hard part for me now. Is like, I would want to tell them like, yo, this is not the way to do it, but if you already got millions and millions of streams, you got thousands of followers and stuff like that, it's like, how does this even work? How do we even create the transition to actually make people understand that you're a real artist? Like, it's a million trap artists out right now. Like, everybody wants to rap about gangsta shit. Everybody wants to do that, but at the same time, it's like those ones that just get lucky. You got the NBA young boys, you got the Kodak Blacks, it's certain ones of them that actually get out of there, and they actually be able to make real music somewhere down the line. Yeah. Some of these people just get left by the wayside, and they just making music for nothing. You know what I'm saying? And with us being able to let the music come out so fast, it really ain't no gatekeepers. The gatekeepers are the people at the radio, the people like you guys, that's if y'all gonna play the music or if y'all gonna talk about it, y'all really the gatekeepers. Dudes like me, like I stand firm on what I believe in. You know what I'm saying? So when I do put out my Sweet 16, yeah, it do be some of that music, but it's like you'll hear a story. If I'm introducing you to this artist, it's going to be somebody that really has a fan base or somebody that's growing, and you could probably get with it. If you can't get with it, okay, I get it. But my Sweet 16s, they always balance out. They might be R&B this week. They might be all girls this week. It might be all rappers. It might be the best collaborations or whatever, but it's one of those things that I want to introduce you to what I'm listening to, what I think is hot. And I'll send it to the DJs. I'll send it to y'all, whoever on my email list, and it goes out. People subscribe to my website every day. So I'm sending it to them so that they can actually get used to hearing other things other than what they hear on the radio.
Nice.
You know
what I'm saying? So
that's how it's done.
Y'all gotta take that serious too. Like, y'all gatekeepers at the same time too. And as long as y'all stand firm on it, it is what it is. Like, y'all don't have to bend for everything, but at the same time, it's like we still got to open our ears and be like, all right, let me see what you really got to say. And if you ain't talking about the shit that none of us want to hear, obviously we gonna can it. You
of course, because I know I'm not gonna tune in. And you're absolutely right. You know, we gonna take that advice. I'm gonna run with that because, you know, there's each one teach one. So I appreciate that. You know, and when you
it's
say
just like that's all we have to do. Like, Superboy, that's all we have to do is just like listen to it and just see what it says. Even if we get them like a minute and 30 seconds of the song, just see what type of substance the song has. If the song doesn't really have no substance to it, then it's really not for us. It's really not for us to stand firm and be like, yo, this is hot. You know what I'm saying? But your little nephew might be like, yo, he's the man. Like, he's popular right now because they get it. So
everybody
now
has their
when
own
you get
taste.
that type of, right. So now if you get that homework and you get the understanding that the younger kids probably like it, then I would probably go back to the drawing board and be like, let me see what it is about him that everybody likes.
Right.
Now, that's when you really into the culture. You really trying to see why, because if me and you have a conversation about this artist and you can't really elaborate, it's like, all right, so you don't know about him? Oh, so you don't know about him? Everybody hates that. To have a conversation and you don't know what the person is talking about. So you got to go back and be like, all right, let me listen to like 3 or 4 records and let me see if I understand them. Now, if you went that far, listen to 4 or 5 songs and you don't get it, then it's really not.
Some people don't take the time out. Like, you know, in this business, you know, being a co-host of a radio show, you know, I get a lot of like young artists. Like, you know, right now, me and my team, you know, we're gonna have a showcase January 26th, and I get like a lot of young artists, like 15, 16, and a lot of times they can't come on the showcase because
the age, right?
You know, the age, and then we at the lounges and the drinking and stuff like that. But we're going to make it happen because, you know, like you said, we the gatekeepers. So, you know, we trying to get places and, you know, venues that we can have these young artists come out. Because I think the younger they are, like, it's, I don't know, I don't want to see 40-year-old rappers. I mean, fine, you're there, fine. If I like it, I'm going to listen to it. But, you know, we got to make an avenue for these young kids to start, you know, talking about some things that are happening, you know, and a lot of them, you know, they got some good music and, you know, they're expressing their pain, you know, they talking about some things and, you know, we got to let them start somewhere. Like, everybody just didn't have a fan base overnight. Like, you know, we got to let them grow. We got to let them, you know, build and, you know, we got to embrace them. You know, we got to tell them, you know, if it's good, if your music is good, it's good. Now, if your music is not good, I'm going to tell you, I don't like it. And he might like it. I might not like it. But, you know, there's room for everybody to shine.
But you have to be blunt and you have to be honest. Like, I tell an artist in a heartbeat, I'd be like, bruh,
Yeah,
this shit
you-
is garbage.
Well-
Like sometimes you have to be that way because it's so many yes men around all these
This
artists.
is not the
That's
business
why,
to be.
Like
this is not
Yeah.
the business to be telling people lies. Like you're gonna get it straight from this Leo woman right here. I don't like it. It's not good. Get back in the studio. Get to work. You know what I'm saying? So the more people that you have like that come together and could really, because it's like if your friends don't tell you the truth, then why have them around you? It's the
because they
same
don't care.
thing
They
like
all,
the business.
They all want to check. They all want to check, and they feel that it's fine. You know what I'm saying? Like, all right, it's cool. Like this one kid that I work with, right? He sent me a remix to the song, and we about to put his mixtape out. I'm hosting the mixtape, right? So he sends me the song, and I just was like, I don't think that this is the verse that you need to put on it. I was like, it doesn't even match like when y'all did the record in the beginning, because he only did the hook and then they waited a couple of months and they actually told him to put the verse on it. And I was just like, nah, it just doesn't fit. It doesn't make sense. You know what I'm saying? And he was like, yo, I told everybody in the studio that it didn't work. And he was like, he was tripping. That's what I'm saying. It's people like that. It's people around you that's saying that this shit is fire when the shit is fucking trash. And I had to tell him, like, this is not you. This doesn't make sense. But I wasn't at the session, but I just had to tell him and be honest. And he was like, you know what? You are right. And I was telling them this, but they said that I was tripping because it's yes men. They want to get it done. They cool with him. They not going to say that it's trash and all that stuff like that. I'm going to tell you. And then what happened? We took the verse off, we put it on the mixtape, and left it the same way. Because you got people that's going to say that this trash is fucking hot. And I'm like, it doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that. You can't put out stuff like that.
It always gets uncomfortable, but honesty is always the best policy.
I think artists need a jury.
We got your Waffles. We got one more call, and then right after that call, man, we want to get your information. You tell the viewers and the listeners, where they can reach you, what you have planned, anything on your calendar, because we've come to that time and we had a great conversation with you.
Yeah.
But
I'm gonna get you on a gram so we can follow each other.
Our time is about to go. But caller, where you from? Where you at? What's your name?
I'm from New York City, Bronx, New York. My name is Blair Moore. Just giving a shout out to the program.
BX. Thank you for the call, man. We appreciate your support.
Thank you very much. I'd like to also give a big shout out to my man Molly BX and OCH Radio for giving me the blessings. And good luck in your endeavors, brothers, and take care. One love. BX out.
They definitely appreciate you, that man. You have a happy New Year, brother.
Yes, sir. You do the same. Peace.
Thank you. Waffle, so let them know, man. Let them know where they can reach you. Let them know any emails, any artists out there that's listening that wants to submit the music for your Sweet 16s. Anything you want to promote, brother. You got 2 minutes. It's all yours.
Y'all can follow me on Instagram at DJ_Waffles. That's with an S on the end. Y'all can go to my website, IamDJWaffles.com. Y'all can catch my podcast on rollingout.com. That's Rolling Out Magazine based in Atlanta every Tuesday at 7:30 to 8:30 at nighttime. Or if you're in Atlanta, you can catch me on 89.3 FM every Wednesday from midnight to 3 in the morning. I'm around, man. Like, artists, send me the music. If you pop and send me the music, like, I'm the guy. I'm one of the guys, one of the tastemakers in the city of Atlanta, making some things move. So if y'all got some music, send it to me.
Dope.
Send it. You can go to my website. You can send me music just like that. You can subscribe. The Sweet 16 is about to drop in like another hour or two, so y'all can get ready for that, man. And once again, like, I appreciate y'all so much for even taking the time out.
Appreciate
to hear
you.
Me talk. You know what I'm saying? So
I got you on a gram already. Stop playing with me with that dope hat.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Waffles,
man.
I
follow y'all back, man. Like,
you already
got the platform, man. Just keep going, man.
Actually, Sal Good, Bravo Captain, we both gonna follow you in a little while, man. Waffles, thank you for your call. Thank you for the great talk, man. We had a great conversation. Hip hop was definitely in the building.
Thank you for getting it out my system. Let me get out my system.
He got it off his chest.
And once again, man, we appreciate you. Have a blessed New Year, and
man.
I want to hear 832 new people on those Sweet 16 for 52 weeks, brother.
Numbers.
Yeah, listen. I don't even care. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it done, bro.
You gonna make it happen.
Here go another one dropping in a hot 2 hours. So y'all go to my website on the link in my bio on Instagram, and y'all can listen to it. Everything is available for download. So Once y'all
Beautiful.
see the songs, like, you can download every song. It ain't just go on my website and just listen to it. It's like, if you like it, you can download, you can subscribe, and all that stuff like that. So you can get every last song on here. And I just did a mixtape with Johnny Blaze too, so that y'all can check that album. That's on my website too.
Johnny
So.
Even doper, man. Waffles, man. Thank you. Slims take us out. Hip hop point of view.
I would just want to say, appreciate everybody for supporting us. You know what I'm saying? Showing us love on the show, on our IG. You know, just embracing us and loving what we do. Happy New Year's to everyone.
Happy New Year's to everyone, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Hip hop point of view, y'all.
Blessed.
Take us out, Slims.
HHPOV.